Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn, and welcome to part 3, the final video in my very short series on everything new that you can build in your workshop that comes from Nuka World. Thank you everybody for being patient. I had to split this into 3 videos because I had a mod conflict that was hiding the entire Raider tab from my settlement build menu. Very kind viewers shared with me the name of a mod that fixes it so that I now have access to absolutely everything. I have linked to that mod in the description of this video if you too, like me, were suffering from this same issue. Also, a quick clarification: in some of my previous videos, I guessed that I didn't have access to the Raider tab because I chose to kill all the Raiders. And as you can see, that's not true. I killed all the Raiders, I completed the open season quest, and yet I still have access to the Raider tab, so I just wanted to make that short clarification. First things first, I forgot to show these off in my last video. These are actually from the Kitty Kingdom set. These are little gumdrops, green, blue, yellow, and orange, or red, that you can put down. Wanted to make sure that I included that in this video. But first up, let's talk about the operators. This is the new operators selection of settlement build options. Obviously, the shining gem of that tile set is this operator training dummy, which is just really cool. You don't have to put power next to it. You don't have to power it in any way. It just works when you get close to it or when you activate it. Pretty cool. The operator set also comes with these banners. This is like a bleeding heart banner, and then this is a much longer banner. And then it also comes with this disgusting strung up dummy with a slit throat. Oh, yuck. Probably won't be putting that in any of my settlements anytime soon. Also, the Raider tab includes these flags that you can't actually put in every single settlement, but I'll show them to you. So these are the flags that you put down when you're trying to claim a settlement for Raiders. You can only build these when you're doing a Raider quest that asks you to actually sack a settlement and take it over for the Raiders. So naturally, they're grayed out in my menu because I killed all those Raiders and I no longer have to do that quest. The next tile set is the Pact tile set, and it includes these really creative dummies that have been dressed up to look like animal morphs. We've got a gorilla mask with some sort of yeti helm, complete with a shawl and hooves. We've got a dummy here with gorilla hands and some sort of yak head or something, complete with a necklace and looks like some satyr legs. And then we've got this one with what appears to be a gazelle head, another necklace, and more hooves. So these are really creative. They're posed well. You can't interact with them, but they're really lovely. And the thing I'm most excited about are these chairs. Here's the Pack Rad Gorilla chair. This is a Brahmin chair. Look underneath there. You can see udders and feet from a Brahmin. Very creative. I'll get to that guy in a second. Here's a Brahmin couch. This is one of my personal favorites. It's actually skinned with Brahmin skin. I'm probably going to be using these 3 pieces of furniture a lot when I do my Nuka World Red Rocket settlement build. But not this guy. Here's the Feral Ghoul chair, and it's extremely creative. And I like it, but it's so disturbing that I'll never use it in any of my settlements. It's basically a ghoul, a living dead ghoul, that has been duct taped to a chair, and you can sit in it. Oh, creepy, creepy. Oh, look at that. I'm pushing his head back with my jetpack. Yeah. Great for a Raider build. If you're building a wonderful Raider outpost, man, you can put those all over the place to creep out your neighbors. But not for me. Oh yeah, and then the pack also comes with these pack banners, this short little banner, and then this long banner, which doesn't appear to actually have anything on it. It looks like a blank banner. Look around on the other side, and there are no designs on it, so I don't know. The pack banner appears to be blank. Over here, we have the Disciples, and their banner is just this nasty, bloody looking banner. Oh, that's disgusting. And then we've got the Disciples logo here with all of the knives. And then the only other thing in the Disciples tile set is this hideous monstrosity. You see these in the Disciples headquarters when you go to check them out, but their version has a bunch of dismembered, bloody bodies hanging from it. I'm glad they took those out. But they've got some random pieces of Disciples armor thrown in there with some barbed wire and a bunch of knives. And it just looks Raider-esque. And then they open up a bunch of other options. So here's a bloody trough. Unlike the trough that comes with the Dry Gulch tile set, Brahmin do not drink out of this. And that's probably a good thing. And there's probably a very obvious reason why Brahmin don't drink out of that. They probably don't drink blood. They're not vampire Brahmin. So that's disgusting. But then it also comes with these twisted, contorted dummies. You can't interact with them, you can't put clothing on them, you can't change their poses, but they are twisted, gnarly, disturbing, and pretty interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you could use these in a non-Raider settlement build. A little bit twisted and weird, but pretty cool nonetheless. Then we've got these Raider spikes, a variety of different metal pillars surrounded by barbed wire with human heads impaled on them. Yeah, not going to be seeing any of these in my Minuteman settlements anytime soon. But I'm glad they included them. They're great for a Raider build, so if you're building a Raider settlement, kudos to you. And then there are these. Now, I recognize these. For some reason, these were in my Raider build tab, but I believe I've had access to these for quite some time. And they're basically just spiked poles wrapped in barbed wire with skulls on them. Pretty disturbing. They definitely give the message to stay out. And here are some slave cages where you could like place captured slaves all stacked up. And then there are these tents. I've actually used these in some of my previous settlement builds. I used these in my Sanctuary settlement build. So these aren't new, but they are in the Raider tab. So I figured I would show them off. You know, the big glaring omission that I just won't forgive Bethesda for is there's no Nuka-Cola display rack. I saw a Nuka-Cola display rack in Nuka World when I was running around, and I'm like, oh great, they're going to give me a Nuka-Cola display rack so that I can show off all of my glowing Nuka-Colas and all my Vim. But no, I scoured the settlement build menu and there are no Nuka-Cola display racks. So that's really the only thing I'm bummed about. But with this video, that finishes all of the new settlement build items that come in Nuka World. It was a long time coming, but I finally got it done. So I'm happy to share it with you today. I hope this was informational and informative. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I need to get started on my Nuka World Red Rocket. As you can see, I've already got my flag placed on top of the Nuka bottle there, so I'm getting started. I'm getting there. I'm looking forward to building this settlement to turn it into a Minuteman stronghold, but with a little bit of Raider and Nuka World character, since, hey, we are neighbors, right? Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe for more Fallout 4 and Nuka World videos like this one. I've got a whole lot more coming, so stay tuned. And thank you all so very much for watching.